Hey guys, I'm Lokesh sir, and this is Sai.
Hi guys, today we're going to talk about all the good and bads of these new spring animes. I mean, spring is all about romance animes. And what are the animes you watch?
Wait a minute, we are going to speak about the waifus.
Yeah, we do get a lot of waifus. I mean, that's what the most important thing in romance animes.
Yes.
So, what was
I
the first
think,
anime you're going to talk
wait,
about?
I think
Hmm.
this season has lot of school animes
Yeah.
like Shikimori-san, then Haren-san, Komi can't communicate.
Yeah, Kaguya-sama.
Yes,
And then a couple
many
of
school,
cuckoos.
yes,
Yeah.
many school animes. Is this what happens every year?
Yeah, spring season is like when where the schools in Japan are like starting to open. So that is the time where everyone like in the mood where now's the time to go to school. So they
Okay.
were like also like spring is like the sakura tree is the, like the symbol of love or like something like that. So that's why we get lot of romantic comedy shows, and most of the romantic comedy shows in animes are mostly in school based theories. So that's why we are seeing lots of school based animes in spring season.
Okay. Now, like, let's talk about spring season animes. First,
Hmm.
can we talk about Shikimori-san?
Yeah, you can start on it.
Yes. You see, the main lead, like Yu Izumi, is so damn
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah,
Like Shikimori-san is so confident, caring, kind, and competitive person. And Izumi is like all the bad things happen to him.
yeah.
You know, like if all the bad things happen, how the hell the Shikimori-san fell into his trap?
Even like I was wondering about that. Yeah,
Like Shikimori-san is like in India, we don't have a girl like Shikimori-san. We can never imagine a girl like Shikimori-san. It's like a, it's like a billion is to one ratio. So damn.
yeah. It's actually pretty rare to find a girl like that. I mean, you
Yes.
can't find all the anime girls in real life, and Shikimori-san is like the, like, how do I say it? It's like the pinnacle of the top of the mountain. You can never reach that point. That's what Shikimori-san. It's like she never
Yes.
existed in this world at all. Yeah.
Um, then, do you know that Shikimori-san does not like sweets?
What?
Yes, I think in an episode, see, maybe they are going to a trip and she refuses to eat sweet. Like she hesitates, she eats sweets, but she hesitates and to eat the sweet.
Oh yeah. Where the she does like the itchy thing where he licks her lips.
Yes.
I've seen like so many reels on that. That was amazing.
Okay. Like Izumi is so. I said Izumi is lucky. It's not just because of Shikimori.
Hmm.
There is another character, female lead, I think, called Kaguya.
Kamiya.
Kamiya,
Yeah.
yes. Even she fell into Izumi-san.
Yeah.
And I think Izumi got great parents.
Yeah.
Like they are so positive about their love. In
Yeah.
India, we don't get parents to support our loves.
Yeah. Not even in your 20s, 30s. Never in your life. That's
Yes, it's
happening.
so it's so controversy that people say like don't get involved in love in at least at the age of 25, and they will show a girl so to get married. It's like basically it's a arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Some people don't even get married at the age of 35 because they don't get a girl to get married you know
Yeah. That's really the state currently India is. Even when we were in school, like we never know like this kind of world existed outside India. And when we
Yes.
started to watch these series and these US television series and animes, we were like,
What?
what? Like this is how the world works. Like, I mean, the current
Yes.
generation of India is actually changing. So maybe in another
in
20 to 30 or 40 years.
Yes, but you know that not all the generation are like we arrange marriages.
Yeah,
At least at least our 2K kids, we are like, okay, love is prohibited in our lives,
yeah.
but the next generation of us, like 2K 10 kids, they are loving at maybe 7 to 8 years, at the age of 8
Yeah.
years. Very worst behavior. We never experienced the essence of the love or youth.
Yeah. And that's it. We can't go back
Hey, and
there.
another thing, in Japan, the age to get marriage is 16.
Yeah. I mean, in
And
India also,
in
there was a
India,
time that was also, in India also, it was the same,
yes, but it is now at the
Yeah.
age of 21 for females and male. I think
Yeah, you
24.
guys are gonna think like 21 is like really early, but in India, that's how the parents will be like, when a girl like reaches 22, they will be like, that's it. Next, you're gonna marry and get a guy, go and get settled in your life.
Yes.
That's how this country works, So yeah, we totally like went into tangent. What about Shikamori-san?
Okay, like I get jealous of Izumi particularly because of his parents.
I mean, like
And
we all get jealous of Izumi. Izumi is this a generic isekai character where all he does is he shows kindness to everyone, irrelevant of who are there.
yes.
I don't know. I'm a human. I don't think I can be like him. I can never be like him. That's because of my screwed personality. But when I see Izumi, I'm like, is this even possible? So people exist like him. So yeah, I mean, if
And-
it's that kindness, then people are definitely gonna love him for that.
Yes, and about his father, like
Yeah.
and wait, pass cut. About his mother, she என்ன சொல்றது, like she was wondering okay, about his mother, she was wondering like how my son gets so much bad luck in his life, but
Yeah.
actually her mom herself is a bad luck. It's her father who supported her in all the in every stage, I guess.
Yeah, it's actually reverse in Izumi's case, Shikimori-san is the one supporting him. Yeah, it's
Yes.
kind of wholesome to watch Shikimori-san,
Yes.
even though it's like the most generic rom-com anime in spring season, but come on,
And-
it can't be hard to watch these
And-
animes.
I think the scenes in the Shikimori-san is so much dramatic. Like, that Shikimori is so, like, not so close in while others are there, and suddenly she gets close to him, and that camera angle, just focuses on Shikimori-san face,
Yeah,
and that scenes I wonder, wow, kawaii.
that's like the most ecchi type of scenes which we get in animes.
Bro, it's not itchy. Like
I mean, the way she licked her lips. What was that?
yes, that scene I can accept, but I'm not talking about that scene particularly. I think
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like that's the main the main theme of the anime. Like the anime is like Shikimori-san isn't just a cutie, She can act like a guy sometimes. She can get
Yeah.
fucking.
did you notice her in volleyball scene?
Yeah, I didn't notice her. She was like at the top of the form, like when she like tied her hair. That was like, now's the time. Now's the time. You're gonna not fall in love with her. That's it. That's it.
Yes, but apart from the anime, like spring season has lot of cute girls in this.
Yeah, this spring season especially is a lot of animes.
Yes.
Spring.
Then I was like, which one is great? Like Shikimori-san, Komi-san. Like in first season of Komi-san, I was like, this is the girl.
Wait. How do
Yes.
you rate Shikimori-san?
Shikimori-san as a whole, I can rate 7.5 because of her cuteness
Okay.
and her personality, like, and her friends and the family got. It was nice.
It was nice. Okay.
Then what about you?
Me, I mean, I read Shikimori-san manga like last year, so I know how the story is gonna pan out. So for me, it's like the most generic anime, even though it's boring.
Boring.
Yeah, not if you're gonna read 140 chapters of all the time. She's gonna come and say, like, this is the pattern of Shikimori-san. Start of the first page of the manga, Shikimori-san will come. Izumi will get in trouble. She saves him. That's it. The chapter is over. And you can watch or read this like for what? At least for 50, 60 chapters. After a point, it felt like what? Like you can like expect what is gonna happen. Like there is nothing interesting. I mean, that's what it's about romantic comedies. But when you compare animes like Oregairu, which has some real plot in it, this thing doesn't have any real plot. All is just
Okay,
this
then
wholesome
what do
love.
you then will you compare this to Rent a Girlfriend?
First, Rent a Girlfriend is like the most shittiest anime I ever was. Okay, yeah, that's the truth. That guy like
This guy spoiled the whole story to me. You know that.
Huh?
Yes,
Did I?
yes. He told that he never gonna propose.
Yeah, he's gonna never propose. I mean,
Yes, that is the spoil. You know. We,
but
we, we will be watching like, okay, this guy is gonna propose now, this guy
okay,
is
okay,
gonna
now I get
propose.
it. Now I get
Then
it.
this boy is come. Now you gonna
I will
spoil.
introduce a spoiler tag. Yeah, don't ask me about Rent a Girlfriend, guys. I'll be like totally out of my mind. That's like another story for another day.
Yeah.
In that sense, Shikimori-san doesn't have a story, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna hate it. It's good actually, you know. I can watch it. It's amazing to the sense where you don't need to overthink about the anime. In that sense, I will also rate it for 7. It was good. Like a nice watch. We've never seen I mean, we have seen a character like that, but never seen a girl character which was so assertive to a male character.
Yes.
So it was really fun to watch it.
I think it was like they just shift the places, you know. The Shikimori-san
Yeah.
is just a guy and Izumi is
Yeah, that's what they
Yeah.
were actually trying to do, you know. Yeah.
okay. Then about the next anime, let's talk about Spy X Family.
Spy X Family, here we come.
Yes.
The most popular anime in this whole year, I mean.
Even in manga, I think so.
Yeah.
Like it sells.
The manga is like triple the sales of all the pre-existing manga guys.
Yes.
When I like heard like Spy X Family is getting animated, I was like, come on, don't miss the animations. Please, don't miss the animation. That was my main thought, you know. Anya was so cute in manga, so I wanted like at least the voice actor and the animation shouldn't be like this trashy isekai animes which we get. And then when I heard like which studios gonna take out, I was like, okay, they are in a good hands. Now they are gonna be like amazing animation. And then the anime come, Anya is like the voice actor of Anya. What do you think of her? She's like so cute.
Yes. Like that one scene in the whole series was like walk.
Yeah.
That rule the every other animes and mangas.
Yeah.
Then Anya enter into the manga world.
That's like so cute. Also,
Manga
Spy.
means Gojo.
Yeah. Also, there was this old like saying Itadori is like Anya's brother. That was also really good to compare these two.
Yes.
Essentially, Spy X Family is totally a different type of story which we have never seen or like read. So what I love most about Spy X Family is when we are getting this generic shonen animes and mangas, you know, like the Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, where we all get is like most of the plots in Demon Slayer, these animes, we've already seen it. So it's not nothing new or we're experiencing something new. But in Spy X Family, it's a totally different scenario.
Yes,
like
it
they
was
create like
so much refreshing, you know.
yeah. We've never seen an anime where a spy, okay, a 28-year spy called Lloyd, and he is like going into a western region to act as a father to a family. And here comes this Esper girl, Anya. She can read minds. That in itself is crazy. And then we get like a MILF. Like say, how many years have you have been like we saw a nice and amazing MILF character, you know? And she is an assassin, a secret assassin. That was like, okay, I'm into it plot. I'm into the plot. That was the first impression of me, you know, when I
Actually,
first saw the
for
plot,
me,
yeah.
it was the Anya, you know.
Okay.
As soon as I know that Anya could read the other people's mind, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, it would be it gonna be really good.
Yeah.
It's very rare in anime that people will read other people's mind.
Yeah, actually,
Maybe
yeah,
in
that's
Hollywood
why-
it's common, you know,
Mm.
like in X-Men that he goes into other people and
Yeah. Yeah, so Spy X Family is like a go-to anime for you guys to watch. If you haven't watched Spy X Family, it's the right time to watch, you know. Season 2 is also gonna come. I mean, is season 2 or season 1 part 2? I don't know. But another 13 or 12 episodes is gonna come. You're gonna enjoy it. Like you would have never heard this kind of story in your life. And it's just wholesome and cute, you know. The three of them come together, live as a family for the first time, and how they try to cheat each other's like this is never I've never watched an anime like that.
Yes.
It's
I think
amazing and
that
cute.
Anya is the selling point of this anime.
Yeah, Anya is the main selling point. Also, people think that if you like loud Anya, it's like Lolikan. I mean, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. Like Anya is like what like 6 or 7 years old.
Yes.
Yeah. If you like when you say like you have your aunt's daughter, like yeah, you feel like she's cute, right? That doesn't mean you're gonna love her or you're gonna hit on her. Like she's a kid. You all know that. Okay? And this the same sense when people love Anya, it's like how you love your aunt's kid. You don't like fucking love her, okay? It's like, yeah, she's so cute and fluffy, like a little cute animal, you know? That's how we feel, like a teddy bear. That's how we say, and the way she acts, like she like tries to read her father's mind and then she acts according to her, you know?
According
And
to
the
her.
most childish way she acts. There are animes where these kids act like a 20-year-old or 30-year-old, you
Yes.
know? But Anya doesn't act like this. She acts like how
I
a child
think
needs to
I
act.
saw an anime like in reels, that
Yeah.
a kid is used to speak at the first. Very-
Yeah. It's an anime.
I don't
Yeah.
know what is the anime
Even in
name.
Mushoku Tensei, the kid actually speaks.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so in that sense, like the characters are like relevant. You know, it's not this already existing preschool set. Or no, it's in a different set where a pretty good working guy and a working woman who secretly acts like an spy and assassin and an Esper girl. What else do we need to watch into? Come on, just go and watch it, guys.
Yes. And what's your rating on it?
Spy X Family is for me a 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, it's 9.5 maybe.
9.5. I don't fucking care. Like for me, it's like the best. Spy X Family manga. When I read it, I completed in 3 days, guys. And like that manga, like how do I say it? That was like the best 3 days of my entire life. I can vouch for that. You know, I like literally laughed. My mom were like coming and checking. Is this guy out of? Is this guy like gone out of his mind? What is this guy even doing in his room? I was like, no, I'm just reading manga. So they were like giving the creepy look. How can this guy laugh at this childish drawings? I'm like, you don't know that, huh? This is just cute. Anya is just cute. You don't know, guys. Anya will do some amazing reactions in manga in the upcoming series. You know, you can watch the. That's the main
Don't
point.
spoil it, please.
Bro, I'm not gonna spoil. How did you get spoiled? Literally, even in the manga, they didn't get started in the story at all. So there is no
Okay.
way for me to spoil it. Okay? The manga, till now, all they do is get some fun, you know, doing some funny things. Anya always, you know, going to school and like bullying Diamond trying to bullying Anya. But mostly Anya is giving it, hey, look, you know. That's what she does. Diamond's getting irritated about it. So for me, it's a 10 out of 10.
Okay. Before moving to next anime, I think we should give 2 minutes silence for Boruto anime.
Why would you? I mean, it's still going, so we can say it's still in spring season.
I think I saw something real because I
Let's
stopped
do this.
watching.
Let's like.
Wait. I will just a few think. I think I saw like in real because I just stopped watching Boruto anime. You know, like the people Boruto and maybe Naruto and some of the people will be running and it is so funny, you know, like the background is just changing in the old movies, you know, that the car will be stable and the background will be scrolling.
Yeah.
So same as
So
same
the
that.
animation is trash actually.
Yes.
Yeah. When I saw Naruto in Barian mode or something like that, I was like, this doesn't look like a good animation at all. I was like, no. And then we both started reading manga, and it's actually okay. It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the manga is when we see the animation and we switch to the manga, you guys will be like really glad to read the manga.
Yes.
You'll think even like the manga is good sometimes.
I think even the manga should be frequent, you know.
Yeah,
Like it takes a month to release a chapter.
Yeah, that's actually slow for manga.
Yes.
I don't know what that author thinks. So what are the next animes?
Wait a minute. I will just. Okay, Aharen-san. What do you think about Aharen-san?
Aharen-san. To me, Aharen-san is a boring anime. I mean, I enjoyed it. Okay, first I need to be clear with it. I am a sucker for romantic comedy animes. I watched more than 60. When yesterday I counted like how many romantic animes I was, it was more than 60. Which means that how trashy it is, it doesn't care for me. I love it. Okay, so don't count my opinion in it. Okay. So for me, like every romantic anime is good. except Skamwish, so I'm not going to talk about it. And Haran-san, so what was your opinion on that?
It was like copycat of Komi-san, you know.
Okay.
Like they
Yeah, they both won't talk at all.
wait a minute. I will just I think Komi-san is okay.
Haran-san.
I think Aharan-san is just a copycat of Komi-san. You know that the only difference is I think Komi can't communicate and Aharan-san can communicate, but in a very feeble voice. You know,
Yeah.
and even that main character, the Raido and Toraro, I think so. Toraraki, what is his name?
Like, he's that average guy. Like, who remembers the average guy name? They even introduce him as the average guy, you know.
Yeah, so
What was his name? Like, Najimi, and that guy's name is?
Todoroki.
No, Todoroki is from My Hero Academia, dude.
Okay.
Huh.
What is-
Tadano.
Tadano, yes.
Okay.
There is just a small. There is just a small difference between them. Like, you know, the Raido is just usually overthinks, I think. Like even a small scenario, Raido just exaggerate. Like
Yeah. He really overthinks.
yes, that was kind of
To the
strange for
point
me.
where it's irritating to me.
Yes, it
I'm
is
like,
really.
Why can't you think like a human being? Huh?
Yes.
Don't overthink everything, Aratha. Just see her size. She can't become a samurai
Yeah.
or like this pilot. No, she can't become an alien demon. No.
Even that final episode after they convince their love,
Yeah.
the Hahar and Son will be like watering the plants, and
Yeah.
within that few seconds, Raido will be thinking, okay, Hahar and Son is just a spy or what?
You know
Like,
what? But I think sometimes I think like, do you feel like the characters in the other animes were like too mature? Like when you were in 15 or 16, did you think like them? The like other anime character act like mature. I don't think so. Yeah,
yes.
we've never thought like this. In the sense, like Aharansa character, but Aharansa is like too extreme. You know, the Raido overthinking is like the most how do I say it, most idiotic thing I've ever seen. But
Yes.
that's how high schoolers work. You know, high schoolers can't be mature, and that's how Aharansa is. So I don't
But
think.
Raido looks like mature, you know.
Yeah, he just
He's a guy like 6 feet tall,
he
and
tries
he is
to be
so
mature,
muscular.
but he's actually the clueless guy you see in animes.
Yes.
Also,
And-
I don't think it's actually a copycat because
No,
Komi
bro.
can't
Wait,
speak, okay?
You know, it's like Misuki Woriso. Misuki Woriso, you know that girl.
Who's that Oshiro-san?
Yes, she is fond of like Komi.
Huh?
She will be always begin like Komi.
That girl, that
Yes.
that Yuri girl,
Yes.
gay girl.
No. Not Naijimi. Like, hmm, wait, guys. He will use.
That girl who tried to like see her panties and all.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a gay girl. That is a gay girl.
She is gay.
I mean, she loves
Oh,
Komi-san. What else is there to
okay.
prove the point?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is same as Ren Yami. You know. The Ren Yami, like she will be peeping in somewhere,
That is
hiding.
Oshiro-san. Yeah.
I am saying I'm
Mm,
talking
Aran-san,
about.
yeah,
Yes.
like that fluffy, roundy girl. Yeah, that is Oshiro-san. So you think they both similar?
Yes. See, they both are
She
stalking.
doesn't love her.
Bro.
She
Bro.
doesn't love her. She is a friend of her. She is
Okay.
like afraid whether she can be between these two. If Raido isn't there, she
No,
will be
actually,
with her.
actually,
Yeah.
in childhood, did you see that childhood scene
Yeah,
where
they both were in this.
Hagar insan will slap her?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that she was in love with her
No.
from that moment.
No. She isn't love. That is like, how do I say it? Like she never had a friend. So
Okay.
Arasa is like the first friend. So she is like, how do I say it?
conserving.
Yeah, there are
Okay.
like different kind of blushing happens, and that is the kind of blushing where someone shows interest in you after a long time, and she felt really emotional. That kind of blushing. So
Okay.
they
Thank
aren't
you for
actually.
clearing.
Yeah, that was similar. So in that sense, all they I
Like,
don't also
but the
like you can't
context
say they
was
both the same, because the manga started at the same time. So
okay.
there won't be any possibility like
Whether
that.
the author is same.
No. I had some manga like I hate it actually. Like you can watch the first season, okay? That's good actually. The first season of Aaron Sana is good. But in the manga, like all that happens is in every chapter, this guy goes and overthinks things and they resolve at the end. Is it really interesting to watch in 120 chapter of the same thing?
It will be irritating, I guess.
Yeah, in the last five chapters, I didn't even care to read. I like, whatever, man, whatever gonna happen. I mean, they actually got confessed. That he confessed to her, so now they're dating. But the relationship hasn't gone to the next stage. It's been like,
What do you mean next stage?
what do you expect?
What do you expect? I'm asking you.
Like all high schoolers do, not in India actually, in other countries. What do you expect? Like at least
Bro,
kissing. Like
you studied SRM University. Then you
I
say
stayed in
not in
SRM
India.
University, but the thing is, we were like only like these three idiotic guys who were sitting in the canteen.
Yes.
Yeah,
You see,
I don't want to
he
speak
is from
about it.
SRM University, which is located in Kanchipuram, I think so.
No one gonna know that.
I am just for you Japan guys and some North Indian fans.
Yeah,
So here that all the North Indians who parents does not care of their children or
you can't say
who
they don't.
children does not care about parents
Yeah,
will be mating in the college.
that's like the most.
And he is the Tamil guy. He will be saying when this is going to happen to us.
No, I mean like to me those kind of things like you kind of like fell in love with them and then and I'm not interested in those kids. That's like first I need to get my life sorted out. That's the main thing, guys.
But you was in college, that time you probably should not care about the future.
Yeah, I'm like the guy who overthinks all the things and now I don't
He is
even
a
have a
ride
single
off.
type of
He is ride off real life. I think.
Yeah, right or like yeah.
Raido
Maybe.
thinks about that Ahar and he
I
thinks
think
about
my
like his life.
future. That's
Yes.
that's it.
Okay, then
So how are you gonna rate her and some?
it before. Wait a minute.
So you still have something to talk about that?
Yes. About Miss Toguro, that Ahar
Yeah, the
teacher.
Yeah.
Yes. Why the hell she is very fond of that couple? See, her nose bleeds. I like what? She is maybe like 24 or 25. Then why she is nose bleeding just because of seeing a couple?
It's spring season, so all the romance animes. You shouldn't care about those guys. You started anime knowing this type of it's gonna happen, okay?
No,
I am
actually,
so into culture, like I didn't even notice before you pointed out. I was like, yeah, it's normal anime. It's normal anime. So I'm at this point. So I'm like, whatever. I've seen more shades like this, so I don't care about that.
it's so weird for me. Like teacher is nose bleeding for seeing a couple. No,
That's like the funny element.
like
Without that, the
she
anime
is getting
is still more
orgasm.
boring. Yeah. I'm like thinking myself, how did I not notice it? Or like, I got got into anime and I don't know. At this point, I'm like, I don't care. That's it.
Okay, then my rating will be like maybe 5.5 or 6 to Iron Son. What about you?
I'm the normal 7. It was
Amazon.
good. For me, whatever romantic anime is, so I'm gonna say 7. If it's amazing, I'll at least give some 8, 9.
There is no like there is no need to satisfy the Agar and Son fans.
Yeah.
You can give 5
Do
or
Aaron
4.
has fans?
I
don't know.
I think maybe that first time
Bro.
watches.
I've read Iron Sam manga before the anime even like announced. So if I'm still reading the manga, which means I kinda into the manga.
Okay.
If not, I would have like dropped in 20 or 30 chapters. I wouldn't have got into the trouble of reading 120 chapters. Now I'm currently at the point of dropping it. Something like really, I mean, whoever, bro. I mean, who knows? Even the manga could end. Yeah, there is nothing really.
There is no
amazing
story, you say.
Yeah, there is
Okay.
no. If they develop the character development, it will be again I can get into the manga.
Okay.
So it's a 7 good anime. You can watch it.
Okay. Next anime is about.
Next,
Let's hear from you.
to me, next is Tomodachi game. So
Okay. That
Tomodachi game. Have you heard of that?
actually I have seen in that banner.
Hmm.
Like I use Gogo anime for you.
don't say your company secret, bro.
So in
Say it
that.
like let's cut it and say it like have you watched in Crunchyroll?
So like in that I watched in banner and it was like maybe a Squid Game.
Yeah, it
Rip
did
off.
mostly look like first when I like thought the poster itself looked like a Squid Game ripoff. And then the story started off like these 5 friends, and they are going like go to a trip in the school, and the trip money is now stolen. So these guys in a weird organization, they are like testing these 5 members. So one of these among these 5 guys, someone has stolen the money. So that's the plot. So when you think about it, it's really interesting. But then when I get into the anime, it was like the first anime was actually boring. It was literally boring to the point where I was like, I like literally doubted myself. How this is happening? How is this happening? These guys are like in what maybe 16 to 17 years old. This story doesn't. I mean, like, what would have happened if they like set it in the whole story in an office? That would be more realistic. If they have been like 23 years and office guys working in a job. So that was the main point. Like I dropped the anime, but I'm still gonna watch it. So the plot is really amazing, guys. And then like there is this MC, that guy like how do I say it? He's like a Eren Yeager. He will destroy everything in his way to get the truth out of the other guys. That's the way he works. He betrays every other thing. I'm not gonna spoil into you guys.
Even the
So
Squid Game has a guy like that.
yeah,
Did you watch the Squid
I
Game?
watched Squid Game. I don't have time for that.
Why?
It's been long because I watched a lot of animes. You asking why when you were asking to a guy who was like 500 to 600 animes, you would have known he doesn't have other job.
Seen big. என்ன சொல்றது? Even though it's very popular.
Yeah.
Don't you watch popular series?
I mean, like if everyone's watching, that doesn't mean I need to watch it. That's the sense. If I kind of get into it, I was Mr. Beast version of Squid Game. To me, that's problem. If someone's gonna talk about Squid Game like behind me, I'm like, yeah, I was a Mr. Beast version. It was like 20 minutes, and I got what is Squid Game, what are they doing in the series? For me, that's enough. Why should I waste my time watching? Like, how much episode does it have?
I don't know really.
So yeah,
Bro,
like if you
if it was
a affordable series or a good series.
No, it's a good series. I think
But
Squid
you
Game.
forget it.
No, I never forget such a good series.
Then how come you don't know number of?
No, number of episodes is differs.
You can guess, whether it's 13 or 24.
It's not anime. Like in particular season, you will definitely get 12 or 24 episodes.
That's how most of the series works.
Yes, but in English series,
English series mostly there is the pattern where like the Flash, Supergirl will be 24 episode pattern. Game of Thrones will be 10 episode pattern. Breaking Bad will be 13 episode. There is a pattern. There is a pattern even in English series.
That pattern is not like in animes. In every anime, every spring season anime, in every anime you get like 12 episodes, but it depends on the series. Like
I'm asking you.
Like no, if a particular anime series is getting to launch, like if a episode is one hour length, then it will get around 6 to 8 episodes.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult.
How long was Squid Game's episodes?
What?
How long was the Squid Game episodes?
I guess it was 1 hour.
1 hour? Then I totally watched on. I would have totally not watched it, guys.
I guess it's 1 hour or 45 minutes, I think so.
Okay, 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes. Then it might be a 12 or 13 episode series.
12 episodes. I don't think it has.
Okay, we can talk about anime. So this anime is basically a ripoff of Squid Game. There are this particular task where they find out who is the culprit who did this. So Squid Game also where they But Squid Game is like they're competing against for a prize money, right?
Yes.
But this is not, they aren't competing against the prize money. They are like figuring out like who is the one stole the money. So they get like different tasks which is like revealing the guy, and there are like certain conditions. Yeah, so I would rate that as a good anime. So 7 or 8. 8? No, 7. 7 is, it's a good anime. You can watch if you really
You
get
can
into it.
compare Agaran-san with this game.
Yeah, I'm a shitty rom-com lover. So for me, like they are both the same. Whatever rom-com anime say, I've never rated below 7, guys. Every rom-com is a gem for me, other than Scum Swish. Scum
Okay.
Swish is a scum. 1. I rated 1 for that. That was how depressed I was when I read this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Komi-san.
Komi-san.
I think the first season was great.
First season was great.
Yes. What do you think about it? First season?
Okay, like Komi-san, like you asked me, right? Like I want to align with the fans, like the fans. If you had said it, like for me, Komi-san is like a regular rom-com anime without a goal.
Okay.
That's what for me Komi-san
Actually, it
is.
has a goal,
What is the goal?
Making friends.
Huh?
Yes.
Making 100 friends.
Yes, that is the goal.
As a manga reader, 360 chapters came. She doesn't even have more than 20 friends. So what? Like is this going to overtake One Piece? Huh? And like she
Yes. I don't know
And
about
she-
the manga.
Yeah, that's the main problem with Komi-san. Okay.
I thought it was like to make friends.
Yeah, you guys think Komi-san will get a devil. Even in my anime list, there is no romance tag for Komi-san. You can't even say it's a rom-com anime when there is no romance tag, That guy literally took like that, not 30, 300 chapters to propose. Even Rent a
Bro.
Girlfriend is better,
You say that Rent a Girlfriend is better. Why?
I mean, in proposing, that guy actually proposed between 300 chapters.
Oh, then he proposed to the girl.
Yeah, but it's
So,
like he proposed to her, she didn't hear that same shits, The manga is like, the manga author, I don't get enough money, so I'm gonna write like another 100 chapters where she doesn't hear, or like she's like, I need to still figure out my feelings. I was like, whatever, mother.
I guess he gets paid around $4,000 for a chapter.
Yeah, there was this video I saw, $2,000 something for. But,
Okay.
yeah. So in that sense, Komi-san, like you say, like you read a manga and it took like 300 chapters, which means like at least 4 to 5 seasons. So will you watch a rom-com anime where a romance development's taking 5 seasons and you still enjoy it, or you feel like it will be boring? But
Um,
Komi-san has different types of characters, right? So in that sense, it's not boring. It's actually good.
Okay. I need to talk about the Nejimi. Do
Najimi.
you think he is a boy or girl?
I mean, as a manga reader, I don't know, but first I was like really wondering, like guys sitting on her was okay, and then she was like going into a change room, and she went into the guys' change room. I was like, huh? Why is she going to a guys' change room? That's what my
Yes.
thought was.
Actually, I browsed about it, and it said that in childhood she was a boy.
Okay.
After coming into high school, her behavior changed into a girl, like transgender.
Okay.
So actually, for changing this, she have to go to men's room.
Yeah, that's what. Okay. I mean, for me, you actually search in the net. For me, it looked like I didn't even like think about it till like 200 chapters, and then it is wait, this guy. How is this girl going into men's room for changing, and they also goes to the trip with
Girls
Tarama?
and sleeping with girls. Nejimi slept with girls.
Yeah, I mean, she's not this harm. She's like this harmless character. To the point, I sometimes wonder, like everyone in the city is friend of Najimi. When you
Yes.
compare it to Komi-san, it's like 360 chapters, and she's still writing like 25th friend. So
But
let's say
that is the selling point of Komi-san. That.
yeah.
And I think this second season was like the drawings was not that much great.
You think so? I
Yes.
loved it. I love the animation. You
No,
you don't
that-
love that like the chibi version of
Yes.
Komi. Huh?
Yes.
He's
No,
not a
that-
true anime fan.
No, in first season, Komi was so much cute, you know.
Okay.
Like
I
I
always
have high
watched Chibi
expectation of season 1 because of season 1. I
Hmm.
thought the season 2 will be the same. It will follow the same pattern, like showing the
Hmm.
Komi with so much
Like cute
cute.
comedy
Yes.
scenes. Okay. I mean,
Then
even I wondered, you mostly watch ecchi rom-com animes, and then you watch Shikimori-san, Haran-san, which I did not actually expect at all. Like, those are the animes that were like, there is no big boobs, no, not much. Like,
yes,
actually, Haran-san doesn't even have ecchi scenes at all. And Shikimori-san will have some ecchi scenes, but not mainly focuses on. And they don't even have a serious plot.
yes.
Why?
I watched because of
Hmm.
like it was cute.
Cute.
Yes,
Okay.
and
So do you think
Siki,
Aharon-san is cute?
no,
Hmm.
I didn't watch Agan San because of cute.
Okay, the
I, I,
plot actually
I, I
interested
had
you.
time at that time, you know.
Okay.
I was at the final year of my engineering life, and I gave a letter that I'm going to internship, and it is a false letter, by the
Okay.
way. I just informed the college I was going to internship, and I was sitting in my room, so that there was nothing much to do. So like there was lot of recommendation to me to watch
Hmm.
Hagar and San, so I say okay, let's give it a try to watch
Okay,
Hagar and
because
San.
for Komi-san, I was like, okay, she's cute and she has like big racks, so he's gonna watch it. But for the other two animes, I was like, why is this guy watching this? Is there something has gone wrong in this head?
You know,
Okay, so cool.
then the episodes of Komi-san was really nice. Then, like even that when Todoro, I guess his name is
Tadano.
Tadano, yes, Tadano will get fever and
Yeah.
Komi will take care
So
of
yeah,
Tadano.
that's it. Like for you, those scenes are like new. Your experience is new.
Yes.
For me, after watching 60 rom-com animes, you would have expected like at least 50 rom-com animes have those exact same scene, exact same scenarios. So me, it's like again, this is gonna happen. So
Then what about that scene where in I
mm,
think February 14th, Valentine's Day,
like
Valentine's
she
Day.
gives chocolate.
Yes.
I've like mastered how to be. If I was born a girl, I would be like the master of Valentine's Day. After watching 60 rom-coms, you should expect this from me. I like how the different scenarios, how to tackle the guys and give chocolate. So Komisa is one of those same pattern of the. It follows the same pattern. So it's not nothing new where the girl like try to give chocolate other than him to everyone else, and then she gives to him the
I
last
think the
minute.
cute part was that his sister, you know, she
That's
pointing
actually
out
funny. You
that
don't know, like yeah, you should just wait for in the upcoming seasons. Her sister will be like really funny. So I say Komisa is like typical anime, but I enjoyed reading the manga and the anime, because even though an anime copies all these scenes, it doesn't matter for me. You can't copy like the same exact scenarios of the previously aired animes. So to me, there are guys who actually hate when an anime copies this cliche scenes from the previous aired
yes,
anime.
even I
So
think
you
I
also hate those?
wait. I'm talking about the character like Anya was copied from some other anime, I guess. Like only the color was different.
No, that was actually different drawing someone did, not an anime.
Okay.
So it was like a fan drawing someone did.
Okay.
Yeah, so people actually hate when some animes like copy these cliche scenes. For me, if you're copying it, just do it in a better way than how it's already done. In that sense, to me, Komi-san is good. It's actually good. I can watch it once, but I could never
I
watch it
think
twice.
like season 2 was too soon.
Too soon.
Yes.
You see? I
Because
mean, why?
because mainly because one it in spring season there is lot of school animes, and I
Yeah.
think it took only 3 to 6 months difference.
Yeah, what I think is because the manga is like more than 20 to 25 volumes. So they don't have nothing to wait. They all have all these chapters which they have to have. And Komi-san is the main part. They don't skip even a single chapter, guys. That's the main part. I'm wondering like if they aren't gonna skip a single chapter. First when I hear like Komi-san is gonna get ad in anime, I was like, okay, it's gonna be Horimiya. Like skip all the unimportant chapters and make it as a like 3 season series. So that's what I thought. But then these guys are like adapting every chapter. It's good actually, In that sense, you guys are experiencing all the good scenes, but all these boring manga panels, which you are yet to see, which you are yet to see. After some point, it will be so saturated, it's like literally boring. Like, see, after 300 chapters, she still can't able to speak a single word to others.
No,
Don't say that won't irritate you.
No, actually, she spoke. She is speaking much better than season 1.
Like
Yes.
that one time she spoke to Tadano.
Yes, it was an improvement.
That was also whispering, not speaking.
That is an improvement.
But nowadays, actually, Komi-san manga is actually funny, guys. She speaks now in every 2 chapters. Not like whispering, speaks like to her friends, not to Tadano, to the girlfriends, They ask him over, have you kissed Tadano? And she'll be like, wow, that rattler, that.
Yeah,
It's really
that will
cute.
be nice.
That's why I'm like, even though they are copying all the scenes from other animes, as I said, I love rom-com. So to me, even though if you're gonna copy, I'm gonna love it.
Then second reason, it is so soon because like not only the duration was short, but like there is too many cute characters,
Yeah.
like Shikimori-san and
Yeah.
I don't think Aaron is so cute. Like she is small.
I love chibi characters. Even in manga, there will be in the ending panels always there will be this chibi version of this character. Even for Kitagawa-san, have you seen the chibi version of her, like a roundy, puffy version where she uses that tongue? She will like let out of her tongue. I will show that reel afterward. You will really love it. So, in that sense, to me, like I don't care. It's cute.
Yes.
So, what is your rating of Komi-san?
I would give around 8.3.
8.3, yeah. Even for me, it's 8. It's one step above this Haharan-san, Shikimori-san because the animation quality is different. Yes. Even though the story is literally never possible in real life. Somehow I kind of got into it and loved it. He literally gave 8.3 because of Komi-san's mother, guys. Yeah.
He's lying you. No.
Yeah, that's the real reason.
No, Komi-san's mother is not shown as much as Komi.
In manga, she's shown really, In manga, both of this. If manga is shown, it's probably going to be animated pretty soon. Did they announce season 3?
No, I don't think so.
Because last time, season 1, in the end, they announced season 3.
Yes, season 2.
Yeah, this time I didn't watch the last episode till because I reading the manga, so I was like, why should I bother watching the anime? The manga is actually good.
Okay. Like, what is the next anime you're going to talk about?
Next anime. Okay. This anime, guys, Paripikome. Wait, did I spell the name correct? Yeah, Paripikome. So, what is this weird name I'm giving, right? It's actually the most lost anime of the spring season. When you like stack up all the good animes, you'll be like Shikimori-san, Haran-san, Kaguya-sama, Komi-san. You'll be seeing all these cute animes, and then at the end there will be like Paripikome. To me, that should have been the top anime of this season after Spy X Family. Oh. That's like, how do I say it?
Is that much good?
Yeah, it's actually amazing to the point where. Do you watch idol animes where they sing and do those stages?
Yes, I do watch because I am watching that heroine.
Yeah, heroine. Wow, yeah. So will you skip those parts or like you?
No, I will listen to that music.
Is it good or like is it bad?
In Arimo.
Is it mid or good bad?
It is fine,
Yeah, you're saying it's fine, right? In this year, the songs will be like so good. You'll be like, what? Justin Bieber and Shawn Mendes came now? Lady Gaga is here? And I was like, amazing. She sings like, she has this cute voice. I don't know how should I say this. So the story is about, there is a tactician, in ancient times. So he lived like 3,000, 4,000 years ago. And that guy is a tactician, war tactician. So all his job was to, even in like in pinch situation where they can never win against this war, he will try or like make it happen to win. And he like how do I say? He was like at the stage of dying, okay, because of all these diseases. So it was at the age of dying, and then he suddenly teleported, or like, how do they say when we like reverses the guy? Yeah, reverses the guy into our world in 2020. So in that sense itself, it's like uh, how do I say, an ancient tactician who doesn't know how smartphone works, how the internet works. He literally knows nothing about the current world. And when he comes into this world, he saws like this girl sings in a pub, in a lonely pub where no one even cares about her, and she actually wants to be a best singer. So she wants to do a stage in Barcelona. So that's a goal, because she was when she was trying to suicide in her life, she was saved by another singer. So she was so into singing, she started, a bar owner took her and he gave her a job, and now her job is to sing. So this tactician saw her, and this tactician filled in her voice. So he was like, I've never seen a voice so charming and so empowering. So he was like, now is my chance to help her. And then they meet her in a weird way. So after that meeting, I don't want to spoil. I mean, there's nothing to spoil in this anime. So when these now he this tactician is gonna become the manager of this girl, and then he will be like use some crazy ideas, guys. Like she has been singing for a whole year, and she would be like just singing in the same pub for whatever reason. She won't improve even though her voice is so good. She won't get popular. Like some 20 guys watches her stream on Instagram, and then he uses this amazing tactics. Now she's at the stage where she can even sing in Barcelona to the stage. That's the stage she went into.
So it's like 12 episodes or
Yeah, it's just 12 episodes. They don't waste on anything, you know. And the main point of this is the songs. Whenever I watch an idol anime, the songs are literally boring, guys. I'm gonna come and say it's boring, or like the animation will change into 3D version. Yeah, it will be
yes.
like, sorry, it will go anime, and then it changes 3D. Hey, don't add game clips inside the anime. I will be like, that's the main point. I skipped this, but this will be staying in the anime version itself. So that's also one of the reasons. Instead of skipping, I will give it a chance. You know, I will listen, and the voice is like so good. Also, the anime will be also like realistic sometimes. Even though there are sometimes which won't happen in real life, but somehow it led into me the anime where I waited for every episode in every week. You know, I was like, okay, what's gonna happen in next season? Chill out next episode. It's really get into me the anime. So in that sense, no one actually talks about Paripikome. So
Even I
um,
didn't know.
yeah, you didn't. Yeah, I don't know why people haven't like discovered this anime. So it's like one of the good animes, guys. You need to definitely watch it if you love like singing. Even if you don't love singing, it's like it's kind of reverses the guy. Like, see, this guy comes from 3,000, 4,000 years ago. So he needs to get adapted into it. So that's really funny, you know, watch how it's like, seeing the first time phone, how internet works is like. So it's really new.
Actually, the scene was already in Doraemon, you know.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
episode
the
in
future
Doraemon.
version of the
Yes.
Doraemon. Doraemon is actually an anime.
Yes, yeah, it is a very, really good anime, you know. My
Yeah,
childhood was
even in my
childhood.
childhood I watched it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so what about next?
Since you talked about Paripi, I like
Kome.
Kome. Yes. I can just give just a brief of heroine Tamoro. Tamono. Like what is that?
I don't know. I think Japanese name was Heroine Wa, and then I don't remember.
Yes, hey, it's a story like a girl from a village will come to a town, like city, and she will find herself a job. And her dream is to run in a race track, maybe in Olympics, I guess. And
She's just allowed to run. That doesn't mean
yes,
she's gonna become an Olympic runner.
I'm just saying, you know. Then that job is like managing.
An idol group
Yes,
called Lip X.
sorry,
Lip X, huh? Lip X,
lip
lip.
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 Yes, like it's a very like good anime, you know. Like
Yeah.
it's not so great and also dull. It's in between that. It's a
Mid anime.
yes.
Mid, you can watch it. But I don't know if you can continuously watch it. Weekly, it can be doable.
In first season was good, but
Yeah.
I think in second season there should be a lot of changes. Like, see, Lip is just like very big famous band. So this girl is like from training in manager. Is just promoted to a manager.
Yeah.
So she must be paid a lot of money.
Nah.
She should be paid. I think.
Idol managers aren't paid that good. You don't know about the idol industry at all. No.
Because I thought like just because there is four of
I mean,
them.
she is not the main manager, They
Yes,
is the main
she is.
head. She is the manager who, how do I say it? She her job is to, what is the word? Like, there is a word like monitor. Monitor those two guys. Yeah. Monitor these two idol guys. That's the job. It's not like she's the whole manager of this brand Lipex. Lipex.
Not Lipex.
Lipex.
No, Lipex.
Lipex. Okay.
Yes.
Whatever.
In Japanese, they will say lip.
Lip. That's actually pretty nice to hear.
Yes, in Japanese,
everything is cute.
Like, then I think, wait a minute. சாப்பிடலையா தலை சுத்துது ப்ரோ.
இப்போ சாப்பிட்டு வரியா? இப்போ பாஸ் பண்ணிட்டு அடுத்து இருந்து அப்புறம் கண்டினியூ
எது ப்ரோ இது வரையும் முடிச்சுட்டு போயேன். சாப்பிட்டா தூக்கம் வரும் ப்ரோ எனக்கு.
எவ்வளோ வந்து
1 hour வந்துடும். ஆமா நான் இன்னும்
பாதி கூட பிடிக்கலடா.
ஆமா இன்னும் சம்மர் டைம் 2 இருக்கு.
யூசர் பார்ட் 1 போட்டு பார்ட் 2 போடுவோம் ப்ரோ. இல்லை அது நாங்கள் நிறைய ரொம்ப நேரம் பாஸ் முதல்ல ஒரு 5 நிமிஷமே சும்மா தானே
நான் கட் பண்ணி போடும்போது
கட் பண்ணும்போது போடாட்டி 1 hour 20 minutes வீடியோ கட் பண்ணி போட்டால் 49 தான் வந்தது. நம்ம அதுல இருந்து ஒவ்வொரு அனிமே எடுத்தா 7 நிமிஷம் 6 நிமிஷம் தான். நாங்கள் இன்னும் ஒரே அனிமே பற்றி 40 டேய் விட்டு தான்டா இருக்கும். சரி இந்த அனிமே பற்றி பேசிட்டு முடிச்சிருவோமா? அடுத்த பாட்டு அடுத்த வாரம் பண்ணுவோமா?
ப்ரோ சம்மர் டைம் 2 ப்ரோ
அடுத்த வாரம் பேசுகிறோம்.
சரி அது இன்னும் போயின்னு தான் இருக்கு. 24
எபிசோட் சீரீஸ். எத்தனை அனிமே முடிச்சிருக்கோம்? ஸ்பை, தொமோதாச்சி கேமு, பரிப்பி கோமே, ஹரன்சா, கோமிசா, வேற என்ன சா சிக்கிமோரிசா, வேற என்ன சா அப்புறம் இது ஹீரோயின்
இப்போ தான் பேசணும். வேற என்ன இது அவ்வளோதான்.
தொமோதாச்சி கேமு
அது சொல்லிட்டேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
அதான் சொல்லிட்டேன். ஓகே 7 பேசியிருக்கோம். இது பேசி
நான் அப்படியே சொல்லிடுறேன் முடிச்சிடுறேன். ஸோ ஐ திங்க் it can have rating like 7.5.
7.5. Yeah, even for me, like the anime started really good. It was a different plot where the girl comes from country, she loves to run. So that was, and then she doesn't have enough money to cope up living alone in Tokyo. And then she goes and does this crazy job. I don't think any high schooler would accept this job,
Actually, no one will give a job to a
high
schooler.
No one will give a job as a manager in training, also for a popular idol group. So yeah, the story wasn't like, they never thought it's gonna be a believable story. In that sense, I actually enjoyed it. Like the story was different. I've never seen an idol anime where an high school girl and these guys in the same classroom, and the funny moments in the classroom. So it was good. So
and her voice was so good,
Yeah, her Japanese voice was really cute. For some reason, it sounds really cute. So for me, it's like 7. It's good. It's a good anime. First, I thought it was going to be a rom-com anime. That's how I went into it, and then it was mostly focusing on idol.
Yes. And then I was like, okay. It has really nice base to it.
Yeah, that's how I got. Even though it wasn't a rom-com, I still wanted to complete the anime.
So coming to the end of the video, let's talk about the waifu. These guys are. The editor is showing like big boobs,
I mean, that's what we always expect from ecchi animes.
Okay, let's talk about waifu. Like from among these animes, there is still a lot of animes we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Apart from them, in this video, who would you choose as a waifu?
In this video, to me, It is Komi-san's mom. Shikimori-san's mom.
This guy said me as a milk lover, you know.
Najimi?
Najmi is a transgender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think, I mean, what, you won't love transgender?
No, like
To me,
they
that
won't
doesn't-
love us.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the major problem.
So, what are the, this girl, Paripi Kome, she's actually cute, you know.
Okay.
Her voice is cute, so she's like the perfect girl for me. Voice is cute, she's loving, caring, and yeah, her character is like really good. That's what most important thing. So for you, who is the best
For
wife?
me, like from Shikimori-san, like
Okay,
Shikimori-san, in future Shikimori-san maybe.
future Shikimori-san.
Because in
He wants a
You know
development
what I
of
mean.
Shikimori-san. For now, Shikimori-san body development isn't enough for him. Okay, guys, we can see you in the next video in the next week. Part 2 of the same version.